intro, you know what I'm saying, for my favorite movie, American Psychopath. My favorite movie, bro. Crazy.
But not a single
have you seen that movie?
I don't think I have.
We're gonna have to watch it, bro.
Except for greed and disgust.
It's just crazy.
Something horrible is happening inside me.
The beat go crazy, right?
Look, the mad lyricists escape the sight wards to vice verses. Brought them in the blend of hieroglyphics and cursive. Shadow boxing at the gym is how you fight the urge. Travels to the valley of death is how his light emerges. It used to kill him trying to grow, he couldn't like the purchase. Working on self-mastery is still quite imperfect. Something he will see is that he's tight in his verses. The flame from his soul.
What's up, man? Call it what you want, Kundalini. I'm back at it, man. I got my guy, man, since high school, man, Dave Blaze, man. Can't really label him yet, you know. He say he's more of a producer, but you know, of course, he raps and shit. You know, trying to be a young mogul and shit. He got a lot of shit out right now, too. Shit he gonna drop. We gonna get to that shit, though. But yeah, man. Dave Blaze, man, thank you for being on Call What You Want.
Hey, my nigga, man, it's so good to be here, my guy. I'm glad you came through to my crib, man.
You already know how that
shit, man. You know how we do, man.
You already know. So, man, let's start off how you grew up and where you grew up at.
Yeah, so basically, my mom and my pops got together, and they lived in Atlanta, and that's where my sister was born. And then my mom broke up with my dad because that nigga crazy as hell, bro. And she went to Houston for school. So she was in Houston University or something like that for medical school. And that's the reason I was born in Houston. So she left with me while she was pregnant, like 8 months pregnant, so I went to Houston. Had me in Houston. Then my dad came there. They moved back to Atlanta for a little bit. I had my little sister. So I lived in Houston until I was about 6.
How many siblings you have?
Sorry, Atlanta. I have 7 actually. 4 half and 3, or no, it's 2. I have 2 sisters with my mom and my dad, and then my dad has 4 other baby moms, 1 kid each.
Oh, wow.
He's a player. Trust me. That
nigga. I got 8 siblings myself.
Yeah.
I'm the oldest.
You know how it is. Are you the oldest? Oh, so you've been basically dad. I know how that is. And look, I'm the middle kid, but I'm dad too. Yeah. So it's the same shit. It's just whoever's the most mature in the family who's ready to take that role, God's gonna bless you and put you in a position to do it.
My mama.
That's how that shit. So I lived in Atlanta until I was like 5 or 6. Then my mom was like, okay, I'm done with this nigga permanently. Divorced nigga, came to Seattle. So I've been here since then. And this is fat as hell. God damn.
You already done. Yeah.
Niggas ain't playing. Let me see later.
So you moved to Seattle when you was like 5?
About 6, yeah.
About 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I came here like for elementary school. I went to Montlake Elementary. All white elementary school.
Yeah, my little brother went there after.
Did he?
He went there after we went to AAA.
Terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible.
All white elementary. They just bully niggas, bro. Like, they're just racist as fuck.
For real?
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
I used to ask my little brother, because look, it's crazy that you said that. My little brother went to Mount Lake. And somebody else that went to school with her little sister went to Mount Lake, too.
It's crazy. I didn't know niggas really be going there like that.
Yeah. So he went there. He even became best friends with one of the Mariners players' sons.
So did I.
Yeah, see, that's
Eli Wilson. You know, so his son, I forgot what, Dan Wilson. He played for
that. Might be the same person, bro.
It probably is.
It might be the same person.
Eli Wilson.
He got a son that's literally like 23, 22.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what my little brother was.
That's crazy.
My little brother's
you know what's funny? No. Sorry. Eli Wilson is Dan Wilson. So Dan Wilson's in the, he was in the Mariners. Eli Wilson is his like older son, my age, 25. He has a little bit younger brother also. That's probably who your son's from.
Yeah.
So it's probably 2 different people, but same family.
Same family shit. So, okay, that's crazy as fuck, though. Yeah, they used to go to Mariners games. Used to go to the house and shit.
This is some exclusive shit for you, my nigga.
Yeah.
My dad gave me these when I was a kid. I used to go to spend like 2. And that's when I realized I was broke, nigga. That's the day I realized. I said, Mom, look, what Dave Chappelle say? He said, Mom, you gotta step it up.
They got a big ass house. So where's it at?
Nigga, they're multiple. So I don't even know where they're staying at, but nigga, I said, Mom, you gotta step it up. Because these are mansions. What is in the apartment? What's going on here? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, now, Dave Chappelle said that in a skit. That's one thing I said that. So, this is a signed ball by Ken Griffey, my dad gave me. Motherfucking, yeah. So, it's a plaque, but it has the ball. I have the top of that, too.
I don't know if you guys can see.
That's what my dad gave me. So, I'm about to auction it. Look, the Kobe.
Signed ball, Ken Griffey Jr.
This is talking about sports and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This signed Kobe. Rest in peace, my nigga.
R.I.P. to Kobe, man. He got Kobe signed, man.
And this one's not signed, but I'm gonna get this shit.
If I had this shit, I wouldn't let nobody touch it.
Nigga, I'm letting him touch it. That's it. Shit.
Oh shit. Oh, okay.
But yeah, and then this last one, I'm gonna have Jordan sign that eventually.
Shit, even Michael Jordan, man. Your dad gave this to you too?
Yep.
He still alive?
My pops?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
He live in Cali. I'm about to go out there. I'm about to do a pyramid tour. So basically, the way the Earth works is there's these things called ley lines all across the Earth. Mm-hmm. They basically are like an energy centers that basically run the Earth. And along them, that's where all the pyramids are built. So I just went to Egypt, came back, but I'm done with America because it's so toxic here mentally. Because they're literally, it's a psychological warfare against African Americans because we're the richest Africans. We have the most opportunity to money, education, and everything. And that's the whole goal, is to keep everybody dumb and poor because it's just control dumb and poor people. So because of that, I'm trying to get out of this country, right? So I like the movie Get Out, bro. Niggas gotta get the fuck out. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So
we gonna get to that.
Yeah. Oh, nigga, you don't even want to get to that, nigga. If we do that, that's going to be this interview will become a whole motherfucking masquerade ball, my nigga. Like, it's gonna become crazy, nigga. Because
we gonna get to it.
We can definitely get to it.
That's just how the life. That shit's crazy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, he must got more shit to give that to you.
Oh yeah, so my dad. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's a functioning crack addict. Like he smokes crack right now. Like my dad's fucked, bro.
These niggas you saying this shit.
He grew up in the 80s in Indiana, bro. He grew up in the 80s and like basically in Chirac, bro. Like my nigga was gangbanging, like making crack. Like he was a part of the people who was basically like Freeway Ricky, all them niggas. Like he was a part of all that. That's his generation, my nigga. Like it's unfortunate, but he's a part of the reason why the communities are all fucked up. That's why I hate this nigga. Like he's the reason why shit's fucked up in my whole family. Like he got my family under. Like he probably sold drugs to his own family. Like you know what I'm saying? That's what niggas were doing. So it's crazy, but that's just life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's unfortunate, but
it's a part of being black.
Right now, because of the warfare, and that's the whole thing. It's like I can't blame my nigga 100%. Like, of course, you made your decisions because he has a law degree. He's a smart nigga. Like, I'm not smart for no reason. Like, this nigga's smart. Like, your parents are smart too because you're a smart dude. Like, this is what it is, genetics. You know what I'm saying? But like, finesse her. That's all he does, finesse.
Oh, mama. So, you say about the Mount Lake and where you go to middle school, or high school? Of course.
Yeah, high school. You already know. But so I went to middle school. I went to Washington. I went from an all-white elementary.
I went to Washington.
Yep. You already know. I went from an all-white elementary, though.
R.I.P. Miss Jones.
Bro, really, though. I see, man. That's crazy. Rest in peace. Like, but now, oh, yeah, I went from an all-white elementary, so I was basically a black kid. I was white. I had to maneuver and learn how to be white because I had to go to an all-white elementary school. Then I had to go to a fucking Washington where a bunch of niggas. So I was trying to have Markel here because I'm not going to lie to you. Markel's the reason I even have any swag at all. Because I came there with no swag. Him and his cousin, fucking Martin, those were my niggas, bro. Like, they took me in, you know why? I was giving them the answers to all the homework, nigga. Every day in class, nigga. Because I'm the smartest nigga in class, and they know. Come get my homework done, I go to the teacher, I'm like, here. And I go, sit down, nigga. They're like, nigga, what's wrong with this nigga? I'm like, here, take the paper, nigga. Just pass it to them niggas. Pass it back to me, nigga. I'll turn it in later. From there, it was cool. They give me the swag, you know what I'm saying? Put me on bitches and shit. Like, they're the reason I first smoked weed and everything. Like, them niggas are crazy. Like, the first time I smoked, crazy story. Graduated from middle school. It's like literally graduation day. Me, Markel, Marlon, Corey, Nico B, all these niggas, like all the cutties and shit, Lanier, and then all the shorties. So Jasmine Miller, fucking all, you know, all them females like Jasmine Saley, Loretta, all them females and shit. So it was a party bus. These niggas had weed, of course. So they're passing around. I've never hit the weed ever in life. Never ever seen weed, nigga. They hit the weed. I'm like, I'm straight. The bitch was like, hit the weed, hit the weed. I'm like, fuck. Hit the weed. I barely remember the night after that, nigga.
Okay, when was your first time getting high? That first time.
I didn't hit the weed after that for like a year and a half, nigga. I promise you.
Yeah, you was like, I don't want to go through that shit.
No, it was hella fun though. I had a great time.
It was fun.
But nigga, I was too high.
Oh, you was too high.
Yeah, my sister, nigga, I'll never forget. Because that was the first time I smoked. So I get home after that, and she's a heavy smoker. You remember my sister, Jada? She's heavy smoker. Nigga. Get to the crib, I'm like, I smoke weed for the first time. They'll just say, you want to smoke weed? I'm like, get the fuck away from you with that shit, boy. I'm not hitting nothing. Like, I'm back on the no weed train, nigga. Like, because before that, I was the Mr. No Drugs, Mr. Campaign for No Drugs. Like, don't smoke weed, but it's bad for you.
See, I don't do that shit to you, though. Especially when it comes to weed. Everybody fucking smokes weed. Even before this shit became legal, bro.
Bruh, niggas was getting high as hell. Who was you buying off of back in the day, like in the streets and shit? Like, 'cause I was buying off of Jamie. Cause I used to work at Earl's, so I knew all the older hood niggas. And
Anybody, bro. Anybody, for real.
No first, niggas would get it from whoever they could. I swear to God.
Because at that time, not everybody had bad
Pressure.
weed, like,
Yeah.
you know, and definitely nobody had pressure. So it's
He
like,
always had pressure. That nigga used to always have pressure, and Jamie did too. They were taxing.
Sam.
200 a zip. Sam.
Yeah.
Sam, I fucking am. That nigga, man. That motherfucker had the gas, nigga.
Yeah. But,
This one short I used to fuck with would go to Sam religiously. This girl named Emily, bro. This white girl I used to mess with, bro.
yeah.
Religiously. She was like, nah, I'm not going to nobody. I'm not going to. I'm like, bro, it's not, it can never be that deep. It was that deep for her, nigga. I'm like, what the fuck? Matter of fact, I was fucking her at one point. I'm like, bitch, you better not be fucking Sam, because I swear to God, bitch, like, the way you be on this nigga's dick, I swear to God, like, I'm fucking you right now, and you better, pee. Motherfucker, because Sam's a pee, and I'm a pee too, but you know how that shit goes. Peas will lose to other peas just as quick as peas will gain other peas, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is ridiculous, bro, like,
This nigga's crazy, bro.
tell me, bro.
But, you know how females be?
Yeah, hoes, nigga.
They love to see.
Yeah.
They love to see
Oh, yeah, and the nigga got the bread, come on. And I was getting money, but not Sam money.
Yeah.
Come on, nigga,
You
stop
already
it.
know, bro.
You know how that shit goes
You can't
out.
get lost in that shit, bro. It's gonna be a bitch.
Hey, and a hoe gonna be a hoe.
Come on, mama.
You know? That's what Wayne said, nigga.
So, how was high school for you?
It was actually cool, so I had just kind of gotten, like, cool. I finally got my little swag together. I started cutting hair, so I'm getting more money than everybody. And,
Yeah, I remember that shit, bro. I used to think that shit was so fucking funny because I was in such disbelief, bro.
that
I
was
like,
just cutting hair.
little nigga,
It's cutting
yeah,
hair every
bro.
day, like, actually doing it. Like, that shit's hella funny,
You
right?
guys was just so young and so fucking goofy, bro.
Goofy said we were.
Oh my god, you guys were so fucking goofy.
Like, if I played the music we made, nigga, you'd be like, yeah, of course you niggas were
my
making
mama
this
was
music.
like, I thought you niggas was getting blunted 24/7.
We were.
bro.
Oh, we were.
24/7.
Didn't even go to school. Look, I had the song. Let me play the song. Let me play a part of the song quick. Literally, you're gonna love this, nigga. You can hop on this today, literally. Because
I
literally,
used to think like, damn, especially when niggas would come by weed from me, I was like, damn, what the fuck are you guys doing? Because I know what the fuck we was doing, bro.
so we know what you're doing, like, nigga. Yeah. That's the one beat I made. That's what I showed you earlier.
That's right there.
I mixed it, so it's not
Right,
gonna
I
sound.
made
Exactly.
Okay, that's hard. That's hard. Let's get it.
The part I'm trying to show you is I didn't see the school much, but I still had some A's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I said.
Coming back with the boy. Showing up, going up the top of my. Yeah, let me look at the top real quick. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Coming best with the boy. The same dark day, I'm at the top of my class, and I was the best in my grade. Didn't see the school much, but had some A. Could have been in class time, but I was busy making plays like a VR headset. My head in the game, stack most of what I made. You know, listen to James, or something there so tight, it's like I smoked it how it came. My brothers out with the gang, it's time for our break. Coming best with the boy. The same dark day, I'm at the top of my class, and I was the best in my grade. Didn't see the school much, but had some A. Could have been in class time, but I was busy making plays like a VR headset. My head in the game, stack most of what I made with the rest of the J's and stuff that they're so tight, it's like I smoked it how it came. My brothers out with the gang, it's time for a raid. Every verse is better than chaos, like a performance sounds. So I can never take a day off till my mama house is paid off and the whole family laid off. That's why when I pull a pin out, it's like I let a grenade off. Wait. Every verse is explosive, it's atrocious. I'm causing overdoses, I suggest you watch your doses. Taking over in the field, yeah, I'm something like a locust. But I'm flying for the skies like I came with the postage. Even the winter, gotta admit that my flow is the totals. But everything is more, so I don't even notice opponents. Cause the shit I'm smoking on, got the most potent aroma. At least the hot bustin' cause a damn smoke screen. I'm too high profile for me to be low key. I'm like a mix of Mike Jack and CeeLo Green. I'm taking back from music business, nigga dead is alive, but nothing never dies. I can revive it with the vibes. Goddamn.
The chorus will go right there. I accidentally did the chorus twice in the beginning instead of doing it, but you know how that shit goes, nigga. Niggas be high, and when you export shit, it's actually complicated, bro. Like, you gotta make sure you actually select the right shit, have everything organized right. Like, it's actually hella weird, bro. Like, it's not even complicated. The machine doing exactly what you tell it to do, but you just have to know what to do. These are advanced softwares that you're getting, and you don't really know how to use them that well for the most part because most people don't actually study the shit that they have. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have phones or we have cars, right? Some niggas just put gas in the car and drive. Other niggas, they model their cars out, put fuel, extra fuel in there, blah, 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 shifters, gear, all this bullshit, because some niggas know how to use cars. There's a difference, you know what I'm saying? Like,
people just use cars just so they can be able to drive.
but some niggas take cars to a different level. And that's a universal principle. Some niggas understand the human body to be this advanced tool. Some people are just doing regular human shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's...
So, how do you feel like high school was for you?
Oh, overall, I feel like it was cool. In the beginning, it was kind of weird because I was a square. I wasn't getting no shorties and shit like that. Like, I was a square.
We're talking about Garfield.
Yeah, Garfield High School, nigga, as fuck. And it's just like, I don't know, everybody was clicked up, you know what I'm saying? So at first, I didn't have a clique like that. I had a small clique, but didn't really kick it with that many people. But then I realized it cliques, right? And I'm like, how am I supposed to get money with everybody if everybody's clicked up? So I got to join every clique. So I started basically kicking with everybody. Going to every party, going to every spody. Start getting popular, start selling weed, start selling mushrooms a little bit. Not really. I used to just have... The thing is, I wasn't really selling nothing at first, but like I was telling you earlier, when y'all left, when y'all graduated, there was no more drug dealers. Like, niggas wasn't selling pot no more. Like, niggas couldn't even buy weed. You know what I'm saying? Statute of limitations, all that bullshit. We can cut this out, whatever. But, like, nigga, niggas wasn't selling weed no more. So when y'all left, like, nigga ain't had no choice but to just step up and really just handle business. But, like, it was funny because I would buy in bulk all the time because if you buy, like, bigger bags, you're getting a better deal. Because Jamie used to charge me $200 for an ounce, so I was paying hella for the good gas. So if I buy more, he'd charge me less. So if I buy QP, charge me less, so I buy the whole QP for 100 zip. So it's 400 instead of 200 zip. It's crazy. Boom. So I'm digging now. I have the zips in the car. I'm smoking as much as I want for free.
Oh, so eventually you got a car in high school.
Boom. So I get kicked out. Let me tell you that part of the story. So basically, junior year I get kicked out because I was smoking weed. I just got in the University of Washington. My mom thinks I'm gangbanging. She thinks I'm doing all this stuff. I'm staying out late and shit.
But you got in the fucking UW. So what was your GPA?
It was like, it wasn't even that high. It was like 3 something, 3.1, 3.2.
3.1. Oh shit!
It wasn't even that
they
high.
They made it seem like when we was in high school, you had to have a fucking 3.8.
I did. I had like a 3.5. I just stopped giving a fuck at the end, and that's why I dropped down like a 3.1.
Oh, okay, shit.
But at UW, I had like a 3. I had like a 4. I almost had like a 4.0 up until like my sophomore year. I think I left with like a 3.6.
Oh,
like, yeah, nigga, like because I know.
What was you majoring in?
Architecture at first for 2 years, and then economics for 1 year. I just know how school works. You just gotta memorize particular stuff. It's like a code, bro. It's like the Matrix code. You just have to memorize particular shit and make sure you write it down the right way. And that's really once you figure that part out
for the test.
And I cheat, nigga. Why would you not cheat? What the fuck? Why would you not cheat? And the thing is, like, I didn't cheat hella. Like,
how the fuck did you cheat in college, though?
Because, nigga, you basically just have to know what the test is going to be about, and the teacher's going to tell you everything. And once you know, then you can just either put it on your phone, audio recording. Like, I had little headphones sometimes. Like, nigga, you can do anything, nigga. And if I was in college right now, which I'm going to go back because why not get the free money? That's the reason I went in the first place. Not in the first place, but I went in the first place because I was trying to be a good kid, listen to my mom, do what my mom said, do what society said to do. All that. I was brainwashed at the time, just as everybody else is.
Yeah, I went to college, graduated.
Come on, bro.
Now, bro.
And nigga, we're using it for, but it shaped us though.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I realized. That's what Kanye is basically saying. Like, he realized that college is useful, but it's useless to him because of what he's gonna do outside of college.
Yeah. I mean, shit, bro. A lot of shit that we be learning in a motherfucker, I still ain't learned how to apply to my life yet, man. I
feel like some of it's like
we take all types of classes, economics classes, statistics.
They could talk about taxes. They could talk about how to get a house loan. They could talk about
accounting. We don't even talk about taxes.
Come on, bro.
Why don't we talk about taxes?
They don't teach us none of the fundamentals. That makes no sense. In accounting, come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Where's that at, bro?
Yeah, like we could be learning taxes.
Anything. Like, I don't know. That's the whole thing. It's like the core shit. That's the most important shit that we need to know. They neglect to teach us. Like my little cousin, I'm allowed to what school he goes to. So we're in diploma. But that's the one only school I've ever seen that actually taught them this real shit.
Was it college?
No, he was in high school. But it's like they were like it might be JUCO or something because it's not JUCO. It is high school, but like it's Tacoma or something. But they taught him some like they were actually giving him accounting classes, taxes, teaching him how they gave him a module to help him like actually forward himself into his career path and everything. It was filthy actually. And even then he was still lost his shit. So I was going over there every day, helping my little cousin. I'm his father basically. Now, his dad's not his life type shit. Like I'm the only nigga with a sound mind enough to sit there with him and actually go through it and deal with this annoying ass and actually help him. So that's my little nigga, man. I love that. At least I'm a little brother. Like that's the only little brother I ever had. Nigga. Like,
yeah.
Besides my little sister, you know what I'm saying? So,
oh, so you're the only boy?
Horrible. It was the worst. And look, it was my aunts. I'm raised by all my aunts. So I have it's my grandma, her 4 kids. So my mom is a part of those 4 kids, of course. And my mom has 2 daughters and me. So we stayed in apartments, low income, Section 8 apartments all over Seattle. Ever since we've been here, we used to stay at my aunt's house. We didn't even have a crib when we first got here. We stayed at my aunt's crib. I was sleeping before. My sisters had a little bunk bed and shit. It was crazy. We were broke as shit. Like my mom, because my mom had to leave my dad. She was escaping that nigga basically. So she came here, did the best she could. You know what I'm saying? For what she did, I feel like moral wise, she gave me the best morals I could possibly have. That's why I'm a solid nigga. That's why I have a good moral code if I choose to. And that's my whole thing. It's like, for the most part, I'm a cool nigga, but like, niggas just be testing me, bro. That's the whole thing about life. Like, as a revolutionary, I understand what the fight is, and I understand that anybody who's not for the fight, because it is war. There's no, you can't be in war and not choose a side. You can get shot in the middle of the fucking battlefield or whatever, but and just by being a pedestrian, that's what most people are doing. Getting killed out here, getting blood sacrificed actually by these Illuminati niggas, and that's what they do. They broadcast the shit on TV. They kill niggas in the streets using police in any other form they can because they understand the law and they understand when they can and can't kill people and do shit like that, which is fucked up. And they fucking broadcast on TV for you to be traumatized by it and use your energy and fucking just drain you and make you all sad and make you unable to make money and be successful in your life. That's all it is energy draining. Because they don't care about money. They print money. Why would they care about money? You know? It's just money. It's money. Money is numbers on paper type shit. Like, and not even on paper. It's on a computer now. So
that's just so crazy too. We're gonna get to that.
No, for sure. But I'm just saying, like, let's just get back to it real quick. High school's cool. I ended up selling weed. Ended up being a thing. I actually had these two girls selling. These two girls that knew. Basically, we were in the car. They're smoking this one day, and I'm like, bro, like, I gotta get this weed off fast. They're like, bro, you know we can sell weed. We know hella dudes, or we be kicking with hella people. And I'm like, but if you fumble this bag, like, we're gonna have a problem. Like, you can't just be taking it, like, you know, hella weed. Just give us an ounce. We'll make it happen. 3 days later, they came back with the money. Because I know that's what they did. They're bitches, so they charged them like $50 a gram or some shit. They found the dumbest people they could probably find. They probably made hella money off it and just brought me back the $300 I asked them for. And they probably kept whatever. And they were like, give us more. I'm like, hey, easy. I'll share.
I don't give a
as
fuck.
long as you
don't give me mine. I don't give a fuck.
make $1 million. Look, if you made $1 million, oh, no, you gotta cut me if you make an M. But I'm saying, like, shit. You know, just bring me. That's all that matters. Anything extra is cool. You know what I'm saying? So,
motherfucker run off with a quarter back in them days. They'll run over your whole 7 grams and
you know what's crazy?
hold you for the rest of your life and burn a friendship.
Bro, you know who did that? Jay Harris. I was staying at his house. I got kicked out, right? At 17, we can go back to that story now. At 17, I got kicked out. My dad gave me his old ass beat.
Why'd you get kicked out?
Because of smoking weed.
That's it.
My mom goes, you can leave right now. I said, you know what? Fuck it, I'm leaving. I can stay at my friend Jay's house. All he talked to his grandma, packed up my shit. She's like, no, okay, never mind. You can stay. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing this with you. Like, you already kicked me out 3 times before, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm done with this. Boom. Got my shit, went to Jay's. Worked there. My dad, I was working at Taco Time at the time, still going to school, busting it first.
And still cutting hair.
Everything. I had 3 jobs, actually. I was working for this one dude with Christian. So Christian, the homie, rest in peace, he was working for this dude named Nate. He has a glass blowing studio. Christian used to blow glass every day. He used to make these filthy ass glass pieces, the filthiest pieces ever, nigga. I wish I had some. I know his dad had some. I'm gonna go over there, nigga. I need to get one because, oh my god, bro, like, beautiful. But he was a good ass artist. That was the whole thing. That's why me and him were hella close because me and him were both hella good ass artists, but we just did art all the time, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's fucking yeah. I'm sorry, bro. Where was I at? What was I saying about that? I worked for Nate. Christian, so basically Nate had a bunch of houses and a bunch of properties, so he got done bread, so he just had to work there. Demolition, doing yard work, labor, anything, all this type of shit, just helping him out, whatever. He'd smoke hella weed, he'd give us hella weed for free because he had pounds, he broke hella pounds, crazy. But basically my dad gave me this beat up old ass Mercedes. He drove from Cali, he drove over here. It was a beat up old ass Benz. I had to do hella repairs on it just to even get it to go.
How much money do you think you put into it?
I didn't put anything in the beginning. At first, it was running A to B. It would just give me from A to B. Then I probably ended up putting, like, at the time, maybe like 1,000, 2,000. And that was a lot, you know, as a kid, like, hella. So
17,
like,
18, yeah, nigga, that's...
But I was hitting money, though. That's the thing. It was cool because I was working at Taco Time all the time. And it hurts. It hurts bad.
Yeah.
And I'm stacking. But that's
nobody teaches us this shit. Like, they be saying, your parents be saying shit, okay, save your money.
That's all my mom said.
Yeah, like,
but that was the best advice I could have taken.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
But it's still like,
I need better.
When real life happens, let alone, like, no matter what they taught us, nigga, we just went through COVID, nigga. Some shit nobody
can ever. And that's my whole thing. It's like all this information is coming out about our history and our past, and my mom could never explain it to me as a kid. So she's mad that I'm coming to my own conclusions about life and shit. But it's like, bro, these are answers you can never give me, and I'm actually finding the real answers. And I'm going to Egypt, and I'm actually seeing the pyramids, and I'm doing this stuff. That's really giving me the real deal. And yeah, we do. But we're ready to go, nigga. Fuck talking about it.
Yeah,
I swear to God, we're going. Nigga, I promise you.
But so after that high school,
I was telling you about Jay. So I get the car from my dad. I lied to him and told him I have a driver's license. I lied to my grandma. She gives me the key. Cool. Now I'm mobile. Got the car.
Nigga said he lied about having a license.
I showed these niggas my ID. I said I went down to the spot. I got it, da-da-da, showed him the ID. I was like, that's it.
Shit.
My grandma's like, okay. Boom, got the key, nigga.
Nigga
Boom.
said I showed them my ID, bro. What
Nigga,
the fuck?
crazy. Nah, so basically, I ended up starting jugging. I'm working. I'm doing my thing. I live at Jay's house. I'm going back and forth. I had to be there, QPs one day. He's the only one with the key to his room. The room's locked. And one day I come back. He calls me one day. He's like, hey, bro, let me get some weed. I'm like, nah, bro. Wait till I get back. The weed's hella dense. It's hard to like scale it out, blah, blah. I'll just give you something when I get back. He's like, all right, bro, fine, whatever. Boom. Come back home. Hella weed's gone, like an ounce. That's like a QP, but I have like a bunch of jars. Like an ounce is gone almost. Maybe like 20 grams or something like that. Just like, oh, I don't know what happened. Like the door was locked. I don't know how somebody could have got in there, blah, blah. I don't know what happened. Like, bro, like, whatever. Long story short, I ended up leaving the spot. Eventually, like I still stayed there for a little while longer. Jay's grandma's actually hella cool. She's the one who let me actually keep staying there, even though Jay was beefing, and I was not talking to Jay or beefing with Jay because he stole weed. I knew he did, and he never admitted. But it's all good. And he said he never did it, so you know whatever niggas can say what they want to say. But
Niggas will do whatever for some
anything,
bro.
which was crazy. That's the whole thing. For a quarter, that's the whole reason I even told this whole story.
Yeah,
Earlier,
for some weed,
for some
bro,
weed though, like
niggas have burned a bridge for some weed after you was already said you was gonna give him some.
I was
Just
gonna just give
couldn't
me
wait.
I have a QP, nigga. Why would I care about it?
Yeah,
And that's the whole thing about it. Like, I'm the type of nigga too. Like, well, God has blessed me so heavily that even Jay, if he hit me up and was like, bro, like I'm struggling right now, that I gotta get this shit going. Like, please help me. Nigga, I'm gonna still help my nigga. Like,
yeah,
my nigga actually literally let me stay at his grandma. He could have told his grandma, don't let this nigga stay here. Da, da, da.
yeah.
I gotta stay at his house. Regardless, even if he didn't do that, I still have to be like. God's blessed me so much where, like, it's to the point where I have to. Because the world's fucked up right now, and everybody's in a fucked up situation, and why not help if I can? Type shit. So that's what I'm trying to do. Like, that's why I put all the music out for free.
Yeah.
I put everything out for free, every song, bro, everything. So niggas can use my vocals, they can take the rap. If they don't even want to use me, take me off, use the lyrics, put the song out, make some money. Like, I want niggas to get paid, bro. Like, use the beats, like everybody get rich. Let's get rich, nigga. Like, it's the end of the world, nigga. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Not the end of the world. White people would love you to think that, but the planet is unreplenishable. Like, it's so replenishable, it's ridiculous. Like, the planet can never be destroyed in the sense that these people want. They want it to be like that because they don't want black people to rule again, but it's too late. The gods is back, nigga. Like, we are back in full mode. You know what I'm saying? We are the divine. We are God expressing Himself in a human form for us all to be learning more and doing more as individuals and growing and making the planet progress and shit. So the fact that we've been stuck in this black culture mentality that's been created by ourselves and white people as a collective, because it's toxic on both ends. It started in Africa, of course, because everything starts in Africa. And we were enslaving white people before they enslaved us, because they were barbarians and savages. So we gave them the schools that they used. The Moors taught them in Spain, Africa, all over the Olmecs in South America, the original people that were here in America. That's like, they come way before Columbus. There's a book called that by Ivan Van Sertima.
Yeah, I heard that book.
It's beautiful. It's the best book. Great lectures on YouTube too if you want to find them. Ivan Van Sertima. Sertima is Sertima. Sertima. Yeah, Ivan Van Sertima. Yeah. Tons of stuff though. Noko Rashidi, he talks about the Africans that were the original people in Asia, and the African people that were original in India. So in India they're called Dravidians. And in Asia, I can't remember the name, but they're these dark. You can still see them. There's tons of them still there. These dark-skinned Asian people and Indian people, but they just, because of white supremacy, they basically put them as lower class. They don't put them any pictures in America, so you don't ever see them. But there are people on YouTube who have videos out about it. So if you want to see them, you can.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just crazy. I don't know, bro. It's just, high school was nuts, and I got the Benz, and by the time I moved out from living with Jay, I was going to college, so I.
Where was you staying at when we went to
the so I lived at my grandma's for. I lived at my grandma's for like. So I moved out of Jay's. I lived at my grandma's for. Not here, but she had a different apartment. No, quite phone. But I lived at my grandma's for like 2 months. Then actually, it was crazy. I went on like a trip with my dad. Actually, he came because he knew I got kicked out. You know, that's the only letter I had too. Right here. I got right there, but. Actually, so I got kicked out But I had worked until basically I was about to graduate, and then my dad came. He was like, all right, I'm about to just have you come with me to California for the summer. That was the summer after I graduated, right before college. So I went with him.
Part of California.
He lives in Berkeley. He's a finesser. He faked disability. Then he basically just has a nice ass bachelor pad in Berkeley, California that he gets paid for by the government his whole life. Basically, he's a bum. He's a finesser. He's the best.
Nigga said he's a bum and a finesser. Oh my fucking god, bro.
That's what promise.
How does that work?
I don't even know. He just got set up with the state where like he has some injury from something actually, some like injury that doesn't actually. It's not really injury. This nigga be moving around like a motherfucker, but he had some fake injury, and this nigga just had the government pay for this spot. Like he moved in and then started having the government pay for it.
It's a big ass house.
No, it's an apartment. He could get a house. He's just cool. He just don't even. He's comfortable where he's at. It's cool. Like he got his shit set up. He's cool with it. So I'd be like, hey,
So
more power to you.
It's a nice ass apartment.
Yeah, I'm about to move in there. Actually, he's about to move out. I'm about to go there.
Oh yeah.
Because there's a house in Indiana. My grandma has an old ass house in Indiana, and I'm about to take the bread I get from the rap check. So I'm about to, instead of like signing a deal with a label or something like that, because these motherfuckers want blood contracts, all type of weird shit that I'm not into doing all that stuff. So I'm about to just do a straight transaction with a label. I'm gonna sell them the music. I'm gonna sell them the copyright, the royalties, and the publishing, which is all different. There's one copyright, but then it's over the master recording. There's a copyright over the actual song recording, like the actual audio and the beat, and your voice over it. And then there's publishing, which is the lyrics and the melody, like the cadence and how you did it and everything like that. So those are the two different licensings where people get paid for. I'm gonna sell them all three of those, the copyright and all three of those, for maybe like 4 or 5 songs, 5 beats, and just make like maybe 100 racks or something like that, or probably more than that, because what it's worth is way more. I just have to first build my page up, which I told you all about. I have the connect to the algorithms behind the scenes, so I don't have to worry about that. And then I basically just got to make my page popping, and once it's popping, then I'll have leverage to sell my shit for more. So I'll sell the initial ones at first, then get the leverage, then come back and like, all right, now I need to and do some shit like that. So we're doing exclusivity, you know what I'm saying? That's why everything has to be copyrighted and done legally, because that's the shit that's there to protect you. People hate that shit because it's been used against them for years, but now it's in our favor to use it if we understand it. That's why I study the law a lot.
Okay. Since you're on the music shit.
Yeah.
When did you start rapping? First, we're gonna talk about when you start rapping shit and get back on how you know so much knowledge and shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
I take hella shrooms, bro. I love magic mushrooms. So it's one of those, like, it's a drug for enlightenment, bro. That's what our ancestors in Africa used. They used magic mushrooms to stimulate the third eye. And that's why in Egypt they had that cobra on their crown that they wear. And it symbolizes, like, the Kundalini being risen. And it's something that, like, your third eye is a part of enlightenment. That's what the Buddhists talk about in India. Every sacred religion, except for the Western religions, they talk about it, but in code. Like in the Bible, they talk about, like, if your eye be single, then your body be full of light. That's what Jesus said, right? So that's talking about the third eye, but it's mystical terms where you would never actually be able to pinpoint that and understand what that actually meant. You know what I'm saying? So everybody talks about it, but it's just something that most people don't tap into. That's why I talk about fast and shit too. My brain's is on, super speed mode because the shrooms, like.
You're good. Yeah. So when was the first time you ever tried shrooms?
Bro, so this girl gave it to me when we were in high school. This girl named Louisa, bro. That's the Get Out girl I was telling you about, bro. Like, nigga. She gave them to me. I remember she pulled them out. Look, we're at her crib, so she had a spot that was right next to where all the spoilies used to be. Remember by the 520 bridge? Yeah. She had a spot right there. So niggas used to always go to kick it. All my niggas would be over there, so I was like, fuck it, why not go kick it? One time I'm down there with her, and me and a couple of homies, and she's like, let me show you guys something. She goes into her basement, comes out with, like, fat-ass bag of shrooms, 2 of them. Ziplocs, like, juicy, like this big, nigga, busting out. Look at these. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Huh?
How did she have
Because her dad is, like, a shroom, like, he's a shroom hunter, shroom grower, and everything. Like, this
shroom hunter?
Yeah, because they grow naturally. Magic mushrooms just grow naturally. Like,
so why are they called a hunter, though?
Because he's actually going on, like, hunter and gatherers? Basically, like, he's a gatherer, I guess. They call themselves shroom hunters because they want to be masculine, I guess. I don't know, nigga.
Never heard that.
I don't even ask niggas questions anymore. I just let niggas do what they do. But she came out with the bag of shrooms. She was like, bro, this is crazy. The hell is shrooms? I'm like, bro, I'm not touching that. What the fuck are you playing? I don't even know what this is, nigga. Boom. Months later, she comes out. She's like, all right, boom, I got this now. They're pills. So basically, it's like this little pill. She's taking the shrooms and ground them up into these little pills. And at this point, I'm like, you know what?
Well, she made them.
Yeah. She ground them up in like a little blender. She took the same shrooms that she had in that bag, ground them up in the blender, dust. And then she has a little pill. There's like this little thing. It's like a little tray. You put the empty pill packets in there. You put the shrooms on there. and you press it, and you have shrooms.
So how do you get the right amount of shrooms?
Because the pill only can fit a certain amount. It only fits 0.5 mil. Like when you stuff it, it's 0.5. You wait too.
So that's a good amount?
No, 0.5 ain't gonna do shit. It's gonna be microdose.
I mean, but for your first time, it's going to do something.
It will, but I just want to do like a real trip to do 3.5 grams.
Eighth. So is it like smoking an eighth?
No, hell no. If you smoke the eighth first off, you'd be smacked. If you
I'm not talking about smoking shrooms.
No, I'm saying you can't smoke. You wouldn't even get high.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about if you smoke the eighth of weed, though, for the first time, you'd be smacked.
Yeah.
You'd be smacked the fuck out. But
I do it all the time.
I know, me too. We do too. But I'm saying like not for your first time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not for your first time.
First time they hit the weed one time, and then back.
Yeah. Shit. The way niggas be doing shrooms, I don't see why you can't roll them up.
You can, but you're not really gonna get high off it. It's not heat activated like that. Like psilocybin doesn't work like that. Psilocybin is orally active. I'm
never gonna do them. I'm gonna just smoke weed.
You will. I promise you. Wait till I show you the research. Wait till you'll at least look. I know this though. You won't take them, but you'll at least look at the research because you're an open-minded guy, right?
Okay, yeah. I might. Okay, but
you're open to the research, though. I'm saying, right? Like you're open to just look at the research.
So
you don't take it.
She's the reason why you started doing shrooms.
She's the reason I first ever took shrooms. She's not the reason I do shrooms. I do shrooms because the first experience was so crazy. I'm sitting there.
How was your first experience?
It was bizarre. I don't even remember the first experience. I just remember maybe like the second experience or the third experience, or whatever. Like they were probably years apart too. Because I took it the first time. I'm like, what the? I'm like, what's happening? I'm seeing things differently. My mind is thinking in a whole different way. I'm like, bro, this is literally nuts. I'm like feeling the air and like the energy around me and pulsating and everything. Like I'm feeling these divine revelations and I'm like coming to these understandings about life and it's crazy, like blowing my whole mind away. I just remember sitting somewhere and I'm just like, bro, what is happening? This feels like real life and everything else I've been living feels fake. So what is happening? And from that point forward, I had to figure out what's happening. And then there's this whole new movement of new age stuff talking about like, you know, chakras and ancient times and blah, 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 blah. But it's called New Age, but in reality, it's the most ancient origin. It's the original way of life, the natural way of life, where people, human beings, understood that they're divinely connected and that they, as a divine being, can manipulate reality in a way that, you know, can help civilization advance and everybody grow and, you know, prosper on the earth and shit like that. So that's not what's happening really right now. It's being advanced for some people. You know, Europeans are in the power state right now, but I feel like it's shifting, you know? And that's the whole thing about the New Age movement. The information's coming out because it had to come out. Because the information's been out and it's always been around. And there's always been secret societies around the world. In Africa, in China, and all these different places where the information's been out. Because in those places it's more open. But here it's just been, you know, kept a secret. So, because they don't want African Americans to know. We have the most privilege, like I was telling you. We're the richest Africans. We have the most privilege, the most access to information, the most access to free education, the most access to free healthcare, food, everything. If you know how to finesse the system, you could literally be like a free person, just live your life and make hella money, live in a different country, use American money to invest there. Like that's what I'm about to do. I'm out of here. I'm going to leave. I'm going to be talking week. I'm glad we linked up because I hope you come too, nigga. Because this place ain't gonna be safe very long. I don't know. Seattle's toxic, bro. I don't know. It's very the weather, you know, just the people just are antisocial. It's weird, bro. Like, I just keep to myself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know you do too.
You got to because like me moving from the south, man, just moving up here, motherfuckers only want to talk to whoever they feel that is popular. You know, whoever's the person getting that one person getting dick right.
It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah. And
it's like everybody else don't exist though.
Yeah, everybody don't exist.
And my ideas aren't as good, or you know what I'm saying. And this thing is popular for no reason, but most of those people have been chosen, and because they're willing to sell out and be a part of the agenda that's going to be toxic and keep the Matrix going. You know, the movie The Matrix is a simple way to say like society's been conditioned, and most people who are conditioned are keeping you conditioned by being conditioned and by not choosing to uncondition themselves and get healthy and be that person that they're supposed to be naturally. They're keeping you sucked into that same thing. That's why I still keep to myself. Because that's the concept of the Matrix. It's like, you're locked in.
When you talk about the Matrix and shit, right, like, how did you learn all this shit? Like, why you feel like you look at life differently than everybody else?
Psychedelic. So first, it was learning about spirituality. I used to be Christian. Then I learned about Buddhism in college. I had to take this class. It forced me to take it. I didn't have any other electives.
Was it a religion class?
Yeah, it was a Hindu class.
I just had a straight religion class in college.
Okay, that's tight. That's tight.
So, like, we learned about each religion.
So you learned a lot
like that, yeah.
That's good. And that's probably shaped you a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they helped me, because I didn't even know any other religions before them. Like, I really knew Christianity, Islam, a couple others, but like, I didn't know what they meant or why. I just knew that they were like the demon, devil religions. That's what basically I was told in the church. And because they're not worshiping Jesus Christ, and they're not worshiping the right God, the one God, that they're wrong. But then I learned about how ancient Egypt and ancient Sumeria, which is like the origin of ancient Egypt, and really Atlantis before that. Really, Atlantis, it's conceptual. You don't have to look at Atlantis like some spook mystical shit. It's when the Earth, which they talk about in geography, the Earth was all connected at one point. And that's why they built the pyramids what they did. It was to help align the Earth and have people to live on Earth peacefully and tranquilly. And that's why people who meditate at like temples and shit like that have sacred energy going along with them, because their temples and stuff are set up in a way where energetically they can be, at peace and shit. So Atlantis conceptually is when human beings all were in tune with oneness. They understood their original spirituality, that they're in tune with everything, and they can, kind of live their life peacefully and harmoniously on the Earth. And that's what it was conceptually. But then these sites that we're seeing today are like the degradation of it, like the remnants of it. But those pyramids still have the same sacred energy. When I was there, bro, it blew me away, bro. Like,
shit. Let's talk about that. So you went to fucking Egypt, though? How long was you there for? Why did you go? Did you go by yourself?
Yeah, so basically, okay, bro. Like, it's crazy. So basically,
Does it cost a lot?
So it doesn't have to. It did for me a little bit because I tried it kind of poorly with my friend, but it didn't have to. So basically, I went for 21 days. My homie went for
3 weeks.
Yeah, no, I had to. So I'm like, I'm going. I have to make it back my butt type shit. So went for 21 days. Bro went for 8 or 9. That's my friend Bryson. We were homies for a long ass time. We used to trap together. We used to get money together, make music together. He's the reason I first started rapping. Because in high school, when we were about to graduate, in junior and senior year, he come to me, he's like, bro, we were rapping on these beats or whatever. Like, I chose like 4 of them. I wrote some choruses, write some lyrics. We would go record at GTLC, which is like the Teen Life Center right next to the school. You know about TLC. I think these two all the time and shit. But now we recorded it there. T-Cal helped us mix and master it. We put it out. It actually did really well. DJ No Ticket, G-Herbo's DJ, that nigga actually put it on his little DJ No Ticket for the streets, but Blood Volume 17 or whatever the fuck. No, I paid him to do it. I see my Instagram, hit him up.
How much you pay?
$300, maybe 200. He actually gave me some money back. He didn't even charge me the whole thing. He charged me like 200. So
that's what's up.
It was clutch.
DJ Milk.
He's about to do that for my fucking one of my tapes. $1,500, cheap. I just got off the phone maybe 8 months ago. I haven't talked to him since, but he said $1,500. Once you got the money together, hit me up.
For what?
Just like he did drama, he's gonna DJ Bill ticket my shit.
Oh, okay. The whole mixing.
Just talk shit over and over.
Okay.
But that's the whole thing I'm just trying to fuck with hella industry niggas.
Yeah.
They're not that expensive, they're not that far to reach. That's why I'm trying to get niggas to understand, like, you just can't do contracts with niggas because they will fuck you over. And it's not even them, it's the niggas that they work for.
Yeah, okay.
Because they're owned by niggas. Like, that's how the industry works. Like,
yeah, we're gonna get to that record shit. As far as Egypt, though, what'd you do out there?
Yeah, so it was nice. I wish I had my box that I have at home. Like, I could show you all the tickets I have from all the places I went. Like, I was basically just going to monuments, and I went to the pyramids like 10 times at least, because it's the most sacred place you can go. Like, it's beautiful.
What pyramids did you exactly go to?
So the Great Pyramids of Cairo. They're in Cairo. They call it Great Pyramids. There's 3 different pyramids, the main ones, and there's like 10 other ones, small ones that niggas never talk about. Sphinx is there too.
Okay.
And it's dope, bro. It's in Egypt. That's which is in Africa. It's like right there at the top of Africa, right along the Nile. And that's why it's built on the Nile, because the civilization was there. Because when Egypt dried up, they had to move there in order to be able to sustain themselves in life. Because the Nile is what sustain life. That's why they revere that shit.
So when you went to when you're out there and shit, first of all, where'd you stay at?
So basically, we rented out this villa. It's hella cheap. It's actually hella dope. I'm so excited to tell you about this one, nigga. Like, you're gonna have hella fun there, bro. Because like, you went to Cancun, and that was probably kind of expensive, right? So like, Egypt was cheap though. So to get there, when I got there, I stayed in a villa. So basically, it's like, this is so drip, man. It's crazy. So we get immediately touchdown. We're in Cairo. We tried to go see the pyramids. It's a whole fiasco. But we basically ended up going back to our hotel that we were in. It was like it's kind of like an apartment, like this kind of like my apartment. It's like a 3-bedroom apartment basically. It was $20 a day US money, which is $600 in there. So $20 a day, hella nice. 3 bedrooms, AC all over, balcony. I smoked in there, everything. Nigga didn't give a fuck. Like,
Where'd you get the weed from?
I was buying off the streets and shit. You can buy hash, and you have to mix it with tobacco. Most people don't have weed. I finally found weed like my last week and a half or 2 weeks there, so I was having weed, and I had shrooms too. I had to fucking work to get this shit. You don't even know, like, it's like the streets here, but it's third world country, so it's like niggas are way more janky. Like, I was moving professional out there. Like, I didn't move smooth. Like, this one nigga finessed me actually.
How do you finesse you?
The nigga goes, I'm gonna get you some hash, bro. I'm like, alright, bet. So I go with the nigga, we go hella far out, nigga, hella far.
And you're by yourself?
Yeah. So I go with the nigga, go hella far out, go get we sit there at the cafe for like an hour. I'm like, bro, where are you gonna get the hash? He's like, bro, I'm waiting for the dude right now. Give him the money, gives the dude, gives the dude the money. We go back to the cafe, we sit there for like another 30 minutes. I'm not gonna get it. He leaves. Bro's gone for like an hour. I'm sitting there looking around, fucking, I'm furious, bro. Running around like, I've seen this man. I'm like, fuck, going around. Like, you know what, fuck this thing. I'm going back to the spot. I have to walk all the way back to where I was. It was hella far, actually. But I knew where I was at because I had traveled this road before, and it's actually one main road that leads all the way back to the pyramid because it's the main tourist site. Get back to the spot. The nigga had taken the money. It was a whole situation. But the cool part was I knew the nigga. Dude, the nigga I was already going back to see. So I went back to the dude's house that I was at, who stays by the pyramid. I met the dude there. He stays by the pyramids. He's hella cool. His name's Baba Hassan. He has a store right there. But he doesn't smoke in there because he be getting me hash. So he sent me off with dude. So I went back to Baba Hassan. I'm like, nigga, your bro just finessed me. Like, what the fuck? Nigga, like, I need my goddamn hash. He's like, oh, calm down. Like, I'm like, nah, I'm finna pop this nigga. Like, what's wrong with you, nigga, man?
English?
Like, not that good, but it's good enough to understand what the hell I'm saying, nigga. And he speaks better English than anybody I know in Egypt damn near. Like, he's actually pretty good. But, like a week later, he comes back and says, hey, bro, I got this hash for you. Like, I'm sorry that my homie robbed you the week or whatever. Just gave me the hash. But it was crazy, nigga. Like, just the concept.
A week later is crazy.
Yeah, a week later is crazy. 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 But nah, Egypt was dope. Overall, I basically was just going to all the sites. The first week, I was in Perth with the homies. So we basically were doing, like, anything, like, historical sites, monuments, temples. It's filthy, bro. I'm telling you, like, every temple's dope. I can share some footage with you. And you can, like, put it with you can, like, put it right, you can put it right now and just show a couple clips or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, dope ass footage. Unfortunately, my cameras all got stolen out of my car. Maybe, like, 2 months ago. I got robbed for, like, cameras, computer, drones, everything, nigga. Like, but it's cool because my home insurance is gonna cover it. They're gonna send me a check, actually, in the mail, next week. Like, hopefully, like 80 bands or something. I'm about to get it back. It's a nice bag. I'm about to invest in music. Nigga, we're taking some trips to Egypt, everything. Nigga, like, off the dumb shit. Nigga, like, and we got the social media algorithms and shit. Like, we're gonna blow up your page, no problem. Like, overnight, like, shit. Like, with authentic, real followers. Because all we're doing is tracking, like, people. There's a million companies in the world already tracking everybody's information. They collect it and they sell it. The dude who I work for buys it, uses that information to bring in natural followers to your account, and just brings them in as you just naturally promote your account through this software. It's beautiful, bro. It works perfectly. And, like, I've never seen a flaw in it. And because he's partnered with all the different social media platforms like social, he's partnered with YouTube, he's partnered with Spotify, he's partnered with airlines, he's partnered with Instagram, he's partnered with Snapchat, everybody. So because of that, it's a system that doesn't fail because it's natural. It's actually doing something that's building your account. And because they want more people to look at your content, because that brings them in more money, they can sell them ads and they can buy sell their information that they collect by you bringing them in. They want to bring you accounts, so that's why they partner with you. That's why the software works. And that's my business model. That's why I have a separate business called All Is One Business Development. And right now I do artist development. I help artists develop themselves from point A, wherever you're at in your business. I take you from there and give you all the methods that you need. I outsource all your management through Fiverr. I give you the habits and routines that you need in order to, like, develop yourself in a way that's gonna, like, make you be able to be successful as an artist, develop you mentally, and then you have everything you need, and your business will be successful. So that's what my business is. And I just rap on the side just so I can fucking get some bread right now. Because rapping is the easiest. I can just talk shit. It makes it like, bro, let me play this one song. It's actually a hell funny ass song.
So how did you start learning about the music business and stuff like that?
I was just rapping at first, just fucking around with my homie Bryson, right? Then I just started rapping again because I just felt the urge. Like, bro, I don't know, I was on shrooms this one time, and I was listening to these crazy ass beats. I'm like, bro, I need to get back into rapping, nigga. And I just started fucking around, and I was just writing. I thought it was gonna be weak ass shit, and I recorded it. I actually wrote like maybe 3 songs or 4 songs. I called my nigga Angel one night. I'm hella high on the shrooms. I'm at the house. I'm like, bro, I gotta record this shit, bro. Like, I'm feeling it. He's like, bro, matter of fact, I'm actually recording my album right now. The album that he's putting out right now. He's like, I would actually have time to be recording niggas. Like, I'm not just doing that. I'm like, brother, please, bro. He's like, you sound hella inspired right now. I'm like, bro, just one recording session. I'll pay you. Let's just do it. He's like, fine, nigga, just come through. Boom, came through. My nigga Angel, realest nigga. Put his whole album down and everything just to fucking record me for one night. Real nigga, bro. Recorded this shit. It was like 3 or 4 songs. He's feeling it. He's like, bro, these are actually hard. Like, you have more? I'm like, nah, like, write more. Boom. A week later, he's doing his album shit. A week later, I come back, record like 5 more songs. That's the whole first project file on my link that I have out now. Y'all send it to you, you can post it or whatever. But that first whole like 10 songs, I recorded with Angel. So I would come to him with 3 songs, boom, then come back, write, come back with 3 songs, record, write, come back, boom. Because I write pretty fast actually. It's not actually that hard. It's just you gotta know how to say what you want to say. It's hard. It sounds simple, but it's harder than it sounds. You know what I'm saying? But you get the hang of it after you practice. And one of those things I learned from Jay-Z and Lil Wayne is like that freestyling concept. It's like just really feel the beat, get high, feel the beat. You don't even get high. You can actually get high for life, nigga. Like just meditate, get your mind in a really clear state. Whatever you want to do. I just like personally, I love drugs. Nigga, they're awesome. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just hate on drugs, but like I support drugs all day because it really help. For me, psychedelics really help me cleanse my mind out. They really help you with depression. They really help you with anxiety, keep you here in the present moment, and really just be at peace with life and not be at war with everything's going on and watching the news and being caught up in social media and the wars that's going on, niggas dying in the streets and shit, like third world countries, like people in poverty, like all this shit you'll think about, but when you're on shrooms, you can be focused and be here and now and do what you gotta do for yourself. Because for me, I'm doing all this shit so I can help these people, because it's fucked up. I'm in a position where I can. I'm in a position where I can just fuck around and do nothing on my whole life, just kick it all day. Why would I do that when I can do some real shit and do that? You know? So that's what I do.
So, you make beats.
That's my primary thing,
That's
yeah.
your primary thing, right? And where can people find your beats at?
They can't. So basically, I'm about to release them soon. But right now, I'm just going to give you the link to my Google Drive. I have a Google Drive where I upload everything. So anybody who I know that knows that I make music and they want to hear it all the time, I've given them access to this link. So anybody has access to the whole. It's on my Instagram, it's on my Snapchat, everything, blah, blah, blah. There's a contract up saying you can use all my vocals and you can use all my beats for free, 100%. For the rest of your life, they're all royalty free. The contract's up. You can use that. It's a legal binding contract. Even though I haven't actually taken it to a lawyer, it's still legally binding. I put it up there just in case I died. Nigga, I thought some niggas was on my ass about some bullshit, blah, blah, blah. And I was, I'm not going to go out like that, but I'm just saying, just in case niggas don't, I still want my family to be able to use this shit and get rich, and I want everybody else in the world to be able to use it. So on some like, you know what I'm saying? I understand how the game goes as far as like, when I see Nipsey and I see XXXTentacion and I see these different type of artists who have sacrificed their life in order for the movement. I understand why them niggas did it. I understand why them niggas died because of what they're fighting for. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, all these different people, revolutionaries for our people. Because they understand the game that's going on right now. They're trying to break the code, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's why niggas like us are here to do that, you know what I'm saying? Really just, that final blow, you know what I'm saying? Because we're at war, my nigga, and fuck these niggas, bro. The war is over, like, I'm done fighting. Like, I've already won. That's where I'm at. That's why I made my music, you know what I'm saying? This is the winter music, you know what I'm saying?
So what's your inspiration for music?
MF Doom is like one of my favorite artists, bro. Black Dot's one of my favorite artists. Lil Wayne, Jay-Z. I listen to a lot of old school niggas, so...
Who's your top 5 rappers?
Oh, I basically just named them niggas. Like MF Doom, I'll say Mock Homie. So MF Doom, Mock Homie, Lil Wayne, Black Dot, fuck, and Jay-Z, I guess. Fuck, yeah. I fuck with Eminem though too, and I fuck, there's a lot of other niggas like, and the reason I fuck with him is because his rhymes. He's a crazy ass nigga, and I can relate to that because when life is tough, bro, it'll drive you crazy. And when you have all these movies broadcasting in front of you and all this toxic ass shit in your life, music is toxic, talking about killing people every day, you're conditioned to just be this toxic ass person. Like, how could you not be that way? You know what I'm saying? And his life was rough as far as it seems, I don't believe in the stories that niggas tell. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe none of that shit. But let's just say hypothetically it is real. Because I know my life is real, but I also know to some degree my life has been set up like the Truman Show to some degree, because I understand that this whole world has been set up to some degree like the Truman Show. Everybody's life has. That's the reason they made movies like that, because they're trying to make you understand. Like, same thing with that Edward Snowden movie, where they're talking about how they track everything that you do in your phone and everything.
Yeah.
The reason they put movies like, because they want you to know, like, we're doing this, nigga. And I want you to know that your life is not what you think it is, you know what I'm saying? And to keep it P, you should move differently. That's why I learned from those movies. And that's why I love psychedelics. Because movies like Lucy, you've seen that movie, right?
Yeah.
Limitless, you've seen that movie?
No, I haven't seen it.
Limitless, you gotta see. But Lucy's a perfect example. it helps you understand what psychedelics can do for you if you actually tap into your third eye and the full capacity of your brain. Not that you're not using 100% of your brain, because that's a lie. That niggas use 10% of your brain. If you believe that shit, then you would. But nigga, you use so much of your brain, it's ridiculous. But most people just don't tap into that genius level mind because they don't. They're trapped behind all these movies and TV and bullshit, and the toxic lifestyle that's been given to them from society. You know what I'm saying? And that's why psychedelics has helped me break free my mind and really just be in a whole different level space. But it's also because I follow the traditions of my ancestors, the Egyptians. The mind state that they had, I try to develop it myself so I can live like that. That's why people say, I praise Jesus Christ. Well, I don't praise Jesus Christ. I understand Jesus to be God's son, and for me to try and achieve for my life to live like Jesus is the most godly thing I can do in my life. That's how I see things. Same thing with the Buddha. I respect the Buddha because I understand he's the same person as Jesus Christ conceptually. You're supposed to live like the Buddha, be at peace, be like in a monk state and all that shit. Same thing with every different religion. You know what I'm saying? It's all the same for me. That's how I view it. And not that these people aren't real, not that their religion shouldn't be respected, because I respect everybody's religion. I say Muhammad and whoever you're into. But I understand that there is a older spiritual religion that came before it. There's an esoteric and exoteric version. So exoteric is like exterior. That's like the outside, like the outer world version, like a guy outside of you. And not necessarily that there's not a God outside of you, because there is the divine, but there's also the divine inside of you as well. So you have to be able to mix the exoteric, which esoteric means inner, which is like hidden, the hidden spiritual practices. Like in Islam, it's called Sufism. It's called Sufism. It's like they originally, okay. And like Buddhism, it's like a wizard version of Buddhism, like magical version, where it's like they understood that they're in tune with nature. It's not even magic necessarily. White people call anything magic, but too advanced science that you don't understand, you call magic. So like if I'm up here at the house and I'm able to, let's say make what's that shit called? If I'm able to make liquid smoke, I'm at the house, I have a handful of something, and I just light it on fire, boom, and now my hand's on fire. You're gonna be like, what the fuck is that? I just know it's advanced science. You think it's magic. Yeah. Now I'm a sorcerer. So that's the type of shit. They villainize our sciences so that way we don't use them. And that's why I say all this shit I say in my music, because I understand the sciences fully. And I'm not going out bad because these niggas want to sacrifice me in the street and literally make a martyr out of me.
So where you learn all this stuff?
I just Google stuff. I use YouTube. I just study books. I got hella books, nigga. I just study. There's a group called the Black Conscious Community, and it's basically like a group of people that has come together and compiled all this information. So this dude's a really good teacher. His name is Imfudishi. That's a good book.
It's a good read.
For all you weak ass niggas out here, here's a book for you. You niggas need to get your bars up. I never read that book, but you niggas need to.
How to rap. The art and science of the hip hop. He said you niggas need to get your bars up, man. How to rap, man. About Cool G Rap?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's actually a probably good book. I need to read it because I need to learn how to rap better. I don't know how to rap that good. I just do what I learned from other rappers. But this is another book. This teaching about DMT. It's a very important book. These are trials. These are trials that they did in America. So DMT is a spirit molecule. It's something that's found in ayahuasca. It's something that's found in basically every other plant, and it produces in your brain at nighttime. And that's why you dream, and you basically have all these like vivid ass dreams and shit. Because that's what DMT is. It's being produced in your brain. It's produced on the 49th day when you're in the womb, because your spinal cord, your brain, and your third eye are the first things that are produced when you're in the womb. On the 49th day, it's fully produced. Soul enters your body. You get a flush of DMT. Soul enters the body, which is just a vessel, just a car. And you just hop in the car. Then that's the first burst of DMT. So you get a trip. Boom. Your soul enters. Your gender shows in because you're in the body now. Then from that day forward, you can choose a body. That's why they can do ultrasounds at that point. Then when you die, you get a burst of DMT, and that's why people who have like out of body experiences, when they like getting this crazy car accidents or like near death experiences, they have a flush of DMT because their body thinks they're dying, but they don't die. They come back. But you get a flush of DMT then too. Dreaming, same shit. Under deep hypnosis, deep meditation, many times you produce DMT, but our ancestors understood what it was for, and then so the quickest way to get it in your body is to just take the psychedelics itself. Because the mushrooms, magic mushrooms, which grows naturally just in nature, that's the only way you can get them. You can grow them at home, which I'm actually growing some right now. I have a ton of them. Like maybe a pound growing actually, which is crazy amount.
That's
but,
crazy.
Yeah, I can show you guys. Yeah, but I actually DMT in there too actually. I made it myself. So basically, it's hella easy to make. It's basically this root bark. So basically, what you're seeing right here is just this chemical. I've actually been touched that. Yeah. So basically, what is it? Just calm down. Listen. So there's a bark in South America off a tree, right? So you take the tree. It's like weed. Imagine weed, right? You take weed and you press it with a heat press.
This nigga.
Listen. Just hear me out. You take weed, press it with a heat press, right? When it drops out the oils, that's dabs, right? Like concentrate. Magic mushrooms.
So this isn't illegal, right?
It is, but it's decriminalized. It's 100% decriminalized here, so it's not illegal to do this. And this is for educational purposes only. So this is not illegal. You can 100% put this on. And you can just put this for educational purposes, and you're allowed to do this. I'll show you the other video that I have, and I have actually the contract that you can put up on your page that says it's for educational purposes only. Because I post this a lot. So DMT basically, imagine weed, right? What's in there that's getting you high is THC. Mushrooms, what's getting high is psilocybin. So you can make magic mushroom tea. You boil the mushrooms down, you drink the tea, right? You're basically taking the mushrooms out. Now you don't have the mushroom skin, but you boiled out the psilocybin, and now it's in the tea, so you drink the tea. DMT is a little harder. It's a bark off a tree. So it's like, it has DMT in it. Same way weed, like has, it's like a plant that grows and it has THC. The DMT is a bark off a tree that grows and it has DMT in it. So basically to extract it, you have to take the bark, put it in this chemical solution. It's called, you put vinegar, salt, and you put this stuff called lye. It's like a chemical. And you just sit in there, boil it up. And once that's done, you put this stuff called naphtha. It's a chemical that will extract the DMT out of the lye mixture. Then you have just the lye by itself now. This lye with DMT in it now, just extract the DMT. So now the DMT is frozen at the bottom. So all that shit you see in the bottom there, I'm gonna pour the stuff out. I'm gonna dry it out, and that's DMT. And basically, you smoke it like wax. That's what I was telling you about the weed. Like you'll heat press weed, and you'll get the wax out and you smoke it like a dab rig. Same thing. You're basically heat pressing. You basically just heat press that bark, but you can't do a heat press. You have to boil it. You can't because in South America what they do is they take the bark, they chop it all up, put it in a brew. They put the other leaf in there, they boil it for hours and hours, and then you just drink out of that. I can show you real quick too. It's actually pretty dog. We can put a clip to it too on there, and we can show people how it works. I've actually done it, and I have a video showing how I made this too. I can put a clip on there and show you how I produce this. Oh yeah, we can. No, I'm serious. It's not legal. I swear to God.
Oh shit.
He said probably edit this part out. It don't matter. But nah, so I'm growing the shrooms though, and look. So basically, it's decriminalized. So you're actually legally allowed to have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
or else I wouldn't have it.
Okay, so how did you start growing shrooms?
So one of my favorite lecturers on YouTube where I learned most of this stuff actually, his name is Kundalini.
Where's he from?
Detroit.
That's where you learned most of your knowledge of shit that you really
Not even most of it, but like he came at a pivotal point where, because psychedelics is the key. Once you study all that stuff, you've read the books, blah, 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 you studied, watched the YouTube videos, blah, 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 all these different stuff, you've kind of wrapped your mind around the fact that Africans were the original people on the planet, and we created all these spiritual systems, all the knowledge-based systems, all these different stuff that everybody uses around the world. Once you kind of wrap your mind around that, then your brain's filled with the knowledge, right? Then the psychedelics, what it does is it allows your brain to interconnect that information in different ways that you weren't able to connect it before, and you see everything with clarity. So, Kundalini is a dude who talks about taking high-level psychedelics. Instead of just taking an eighth of mushrooms, he says take 30 grams of mushrooms. Because in order to activate the DMT, because psilocybin and DMT are almost the same thing. So let me show you something. It's nuts, but you'll see. This is easier. I've already explained it on a video, and this will be way easier. Okay, so read all my stories.
Nah, you can just show me later.
Yeah, but I think it'd be good to show you real quick if I can find it real fast. Yeah, I think it's right on top. Oh, I have hella footage from Egypt on here. That's crazy. Perfect. Come on. You want to tell me a little bit about why you started the podcast and everything? Let's talk a little bit, just real quick. You know what I'm saying? While I'm looking for the video.
Shit, I started this shit. I always wanted to start this shit. To be honest, my bad. Man, just I don't know. After one of my my close friends, dog, man, I just gained the motivation. I've been talking about this shit, so I just started to do it.
Who passed?
I'm bro named Juice.
Are you talking about Juice Guy?
No, yeah.
Juice who?
Yeah, it was Ray Sean Parker.
Okay. Rich, that sounds hella familiar. I probably know, bro, huh?
Maybe.
Yeah. I'm sorry, brother.
He died in July, but yeah, bro, that's really it.
Yeah.
Something I've been wanting to do.
You made it happen, though. I'm saying you're doing it. Like,
got to.
you said you're shy, though. You said, yeah.
Yeah, I like staying to myself, really.
You gotta tell me, bro.
Hell, anti-social.
Nigga, I got forced into this life, nigga. So I started cutting hair. As a barber, you're everybody's therapist, nigga. So everybody wants to tell you everything, and they expect you to be all listening, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And you just have to be social. Because in high school, if you want to get money, nigga, you have to talk to somebody, shit.
Yeah.
So niggas had to learn that, I guess. But I definitely feel I'm an anti-social. You gotta be at the house. That's why I have so much music. I fuck my pitch. She'll inspire me to make some love songs. I'll smoke some gas, listen to some Rio. He'll inspire me to make some motherfucking, trap songs. I'll listen to some Wayne. He'll inspire me to make some of them, I just get influenced. That's what I really do. I really smoke, get inspired by my favorite people, and then just think of some
Get back in the camera.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, we were talking about DMT. I'm about to show you this real quick. Melatonin. So
Yeah.
basically, here's the idea. During the day, when you're operating functioning, your brain's producing serotonin, and that's going to not the dopamine centers. It's certain receptors in your brain, serotonin, and all these drugs go to the same receptors. Then during the nighttime when you sleep, your brain produces melatonin between 11 p.m. and like 4 a.m. or something like that. Melatonin produces in your brain when you're doing REM sleep. But then if you get real deep REM sleep in the actual pitch black darkness, you'll start to turn your melatonin, which is almost the same chemical as DMT. I'm going to show you the pictures. They're almost the same chemical structure. They go to the same receptors in your head, and you'll start to produce DMT in your head if you actually see the pitch black darkness. That's why most people have so much lights in their house and stuff, because the government doesn't actually want you to have a pitch black. Like, you got to think there's not really many places where you actually have pitch black darkness, which you would have in nature. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, if you lived in like a, whatever type of house you live in, or cave, whatever natural habitat. When the nighttime came, it actually would be dark as shit. You know what I mean? Like, there'd be no city lights, there'd be no street lights, there'd be no, you know what I'm saying? In nature, there'd be nothing like that. So, that's how your body naturally operates. But, what was I saying? Psilocybin and DMT are almost the same chemical too. They go to the same receptors, right? So if you take psilocybin, which is mushrooms, at a high enough dose, it'll become DMT in your head. So that's why it's like you'll have a higher dosage trip than you naturally would. You know what I mean? So it's it's very complicated, but it's simple but complicated. You know what I mean? It's just something our ancestors did. And if you really study into psychedelics and you study into what our ancestors did as far as like spiritual systems and practices and stuff like that to be in tune with the divine, this is what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? They did everything. They did the yoga just like me. I do yoga, I do prayer, I do meditation, I fucking do, everything you can think of. And I just also do psychedelics too. People have villainized drugs because the drugs that we've been taking are terrible. Like, niggas have infiltrated our communities with crack and lean and shit that's destroying our bodies, and not something that, because psychedelics helps with neuroplasticity. Like, that's why I'm like light years ahead of niggas, no offense to most niggas, but like, bro, like, I take the psychedelics and get to a space where I literally can see the future. And like, it's not even necessarily seeing the future, it's more like my analytical skills are so good that I can say, okay, based on what I know about life, based on what I know about how the universe works, how my manifestation works, how blah, 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 if I do this and do that, which I've done before, how it's going to work out, I can literally know what's going to happen, I just go. And I'm so focused because I'm in the now moment with the psychedelics, I don't even think about nothing that's going on in the world. So I can't, it'll stress me out, it already has. It's broken my heart, it's just killing me every day, like, to be sad and seeing niggas broken as fuck in the streets, my niggas dying in the streets, like, it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? So, in order to make it through, I just, you know what I'm saying, do me, smoke my blunts, you know what I'm saying, do some trips on the side, microdose, you know what I'm saying, get my mind right, and just grind. You know what I'm
I got two last questions for you. First one, what advice would you give to an up-and-coming rapper or somebody that's trying to start up-and-coming rapper, producers, artists, anything? What advice do you have for them?
I would say a couple simple steps. Figure out what your purpose is as a rapper. Why are you making music? It's very important. And then make that like the center focus of why you're making what you do. Make it like the highlight. Then I would say, figure out exactly what you need as far as resources go. Human resources, like people on your team, if you want a team. But we also live in the internet age where you can do everything online. You can have managers online through Fiverr and different stuff like that. But make sure that you develop your team so that way you have all the resources that you need to get your music distributed and then market it to people so they come and buy it. The third thing I would say is develop yourself as a person and as an artist, and like do personal development stuff and all these books and stuff I'm talking about and stuff, so that way you can become something better. Because as you become more, I feel like God gives you more in your life because you can handle it. You know what I'm saying? Because God's only going to give you what you can handle. And even when you don't, when God gives you more than you can handle, is to break you, make you reform and come back different. You know, it's like a phoenix. You know what I'm saying? You burn up in the flame, you arise from the ashes. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind
And how can somebody contact you about you helping them develop?
Oh, so basically, if you go to my Instagram is 137ENKI, 137ENKI, and then my artist development page is all is one artist development. So it's not all that. It's just ALLIS.
I'm gonna put it in the video.
ONE_AD. So all is one artist development, just AD. We're gonna put it in the
King Nilly, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Young Blaze in here with you too. You know what I'm saying?
I'm back too.
Yeah.
I've been retired damn 10 years, nigga.
10 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, talk your shit, bro.
Okay.
Focused on getting the bag.
What?
You worrying about a bitch? What type of shit is that? Ever been broke and had to get it back? What type of shit is that? I'm focused on getting the bag. You worried about a bitch? What type of shit is that? Ever been broke and had to get it back?
Come on.
Nick Bosa running up a fucking sack. Main Jug just fucked up another pack. Ballin' all year, ESPN can check the stacks. On my P's and Q's, I never lack. Baby, this a one-night thing, no strings attached. Instagram sub, is that a cyber attack? Good weed, that was asked, what is that? It's $100 if you can't afford that. Got my own brand, you ain't doing that. Invested in myself, it came all from the trap. Remember watching BMF stories, now blowing money fast. Keep a steady hustle, leave exes in the past. Life's a movie and people change, so I had to remove people from the fucking cast. Just like Aunt Viv and Fresh Prince, stop posting throwbacks, y'all been broke ever since. One man entourage, Rondola with his 40 behind 10.
You know how I'm riding, man. Tinted up, strapped up, ready to go for anything. You know what I'm saying? Tom Cruise, ready for the impossible mission. You dig? Come on, man. You already know what it is, man. Okay, yeah. Look. Hey, what I look like flexing the bag, bro.
I'm not doing it.
One look at the drip, and you can tell I got cash
Come
flow.
on.
She say I'm Mr. Nicest, but I'm an asshole. Put
I'm a
my
what?
dogs on you if you owe, and my cash low. Flex for what?
Okay.
You already know I got it. The beats, the flows are purely hypnotic.
Yes,
I change up and alchemize a profit, channel knowledge like a prophet. I'm just glad that God put the money in my wallet.
Okay.
Man, fuck, let me get started on the beat. She said finish in her mouth. She said she wanna
she
eat.
nasty.
I know she like it nasty, and know I'm from the streets.
Okay.
Her pheromones are so damn sweet. I get sentimental, fuck a pink slip. I don't do the
At all.
rentals. Treat that pussy like a dot get. I'm in the middle. Fuck a hoodie. I'm Trayvon Martin with the strap and some
Trayvon
Skittles.
Martin.
Wait, hold on. Babe, water backpack on me too. Yes, I'm dripping. Let the ops slip, mob stiff, catch him slipping. Drop ship like Alibaba, send a shipment of henchmen to where you
you
living.
at?
Wait. Black Santa with the shrooms, but I'm like the Grinch on Christmas. Rob
Okay.
every rich toy from the kids so we can feed the children. I'm on the way to $1 million, skip the billions to $1 trillion. I watch the movies and channel every villain. I'm the mad villain. I can't stop cash getting. Got a wife, but I can have so many bad women. Don't do hoes, I'm way past bitches. I only do the goddesses. I'm in a whole new dimension, man. I'm having. I can have any chick that I want. The only time that you'll see the drip, yeah, it's really one-on-one. It's Kundalini, you know what I'm saying? Got my boy with me, you know what I'm saying? This shit don't stop, man. This is just legendary, bro. And we're gonna keep doing this shit to the end of time, you dig? Yeah.